Today we're going to be talking about proms in North America. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Will You Be My Prom Date episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And welcome back to the MJ and Adam Show, where we invite you to be our friends and experience this full-on natural English conversation where you can learn some new phrases, new words, pronunciation, and the best part is that you can get a new feeling of what it is to be like friends, close buddies, if you will, with me and Adam. Today we're going to be talking about proms in North America. This is something that I think everyone has seen in movies from Hollywood or in TV shows, you know, their senior year of high school, last year of high school. So what does everyone do? Get together for a big dance, a big party to celebrate. And that is the prom, and something that is not existent here in Japan. So Adam, let's go in and share our experiences and our knowledge with everyone about proms in high school. So what is the first thing that strikes your mind when you think about proms?
Getting dressed, fancy clothing, tuxedos maybe. Ooh. Probably not so fancy, but definitely a suit
of some sort,
tie of some sort, and just looking your best. It's both boys and girls.
Yeah, young boys and young girls. One that strikes me is, I think it goes to more from movies and TV shows where it's like the main characters trying to get this perfect person that they've been like watching all throughout high school, and they're like, finally, like,
this is my last chance to ask them out, so I'm gonna ask Jen to go to prom with me.
And then if they're gonna say yes or no, and then what are you gonna wear? And then there's like some gift that the guy gives. There's a gift that happens, right?
A corsage.
Is that what it's called? But yeah, that's like a flower that goes on.
It's like a flower,
like an accessory, a bracelet.
Right.
And it usually matches. I think it's supposed to maybe match.
The flowers match, and sometimes the dress, like the dress and the suit, will match as well.
Yeah, like simple.
A mini wedding without the wedding. So it's kind of like that, but not.
Yeah, totally not. Okay, so that's another thing that hits me. And one more is limos. I don't know about in your area, and maybe it's different with every school, different types of locations, different cities and towns. Yeah. But where I grew up, there was a lot of people with kind of wealthy families. They had a lot of money. So it was very common to have kids come in with a limo, where the limo would go pick up all the guys, and then they go around to all the girls' houses, and they all get picked up, and they go to the prom in this limo. Looking back on it, like, riding this limo, like, they think it's like the coolest thing in the world. And I guess there's not much of a chance to ride in a limo, so that is special. But yeah, that's another thing. I'm just like, oh, prom.
See, I was kind of like that for my prom, because I graduated and then I was asked to go a year after. And I think I went for that, but I didn't go to my own prom because I felt the same way. Like
a year. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold on. You didn't go to your own prom, but you went to a prom after you graduated.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I mean, I don't want to give the details, but I was dating someone a year younger than me, and
okay.
I went to their prom, and they didn't come to
I remember people doing that too. Now that you mention it, which is kind of interesting to think about, because you would think a prom is for the students, for those people graduating and finishing school. In your case, and of course, my school too, I remember other people in that same situation. But so anybody can go to prom. That's kind of interesting.
It's anybody, and I think any school too. Like your prom date, if you have a date, doesn't have to be in the same school. Some schools might have rules about it, but it can be from another school. It doesn't have to be like a girlfriend or boyfriend situation. I've seen friends ask each other because they don't want to go alone to the prom.
Yes. You know? Yeah.
And the other thing, like what happens at a prom, it's basically a dinner, like a banquet.
Dude, I don't remember. Let's. Yeah. We didn't ask or answer the main question I think everyone is wanting to know. Did you guys go to prom? So Adam, you kind of just mentioned that you did go to a prom. I did not go to any prom because that whole idea of proms and like organized events, I don't know, like things that all the hip kids do, I was very anti all of that. So very quickly, everything that I'm explaining is stuff that I've heard of my friends going through prom. Of course, I've seen pictures and stuff. And then the experiences or stuff that I've seen on TV. So I have not been to a prom. So I was about to say, I don't remember any food, but I didn't go to my prom.
So of course you don't remember.
So what did you experience? So there's dinner?
There's dinner and there's music playing and dancing and everybody's kind of dressed fancy.
Yes.
We take pictures with our friends and stuff like that. It's just like, I think it's the last time, I guess, before everybody goes their separate ways from high school.
It's the last hurrah.
The last hurrah. Like, it's usually at the end of the year. So the one thing that happens in Japan is that they finish school in March, right? So our schools finish around June. And then we have 2 months break and then we start in September. Our prom usually is like the end of the year. Like after we all leave the school, we graduate, then the prom is the last time we can meet up together. It's really like the last chance we have as kids to do kid stuff.
Yeah.
Before going on to university or getting a job somewhere. So it's like, it's just making the final memory with your friends all dressed up, you know, celebrating you stepping onto a new era in your lifetime.
And if you think about it, it's like, the kids that you are together in your class has been your class. If you haven't moved around, has been with you, growing up with you since elementary school.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes there's an after party. In my case, there was an after party. So
I think most cases.
Most cases there's an after party.
Yes. If anyone watches any movies about like proms, especially like nowadays, if there's like recent movies talking about proms or like TV shows, you'll see that like everyone goes all out pretty much, you know, there's drinking, there's drugs, there's sex, you know, and I believe like what they show on TV and in these movies are things that can actually happen in real life too. Yeah. So just to share with that, like that's how like different kinds of things, of course, again, depending on the type of people, the towns and stuff, like it's all going to change a little bit here and there. But yeah, like I wonder, because I've never seen any like Japanese like graduation movies or anything focused on like high school kids. Usually where at the end they're like doing bad stuff pretty much that you shouldn't do yet, you know?
Yeah. Because there's you do have graduation in movies, but and TV shows in Japan, but it's definitely not at the same level. There's no celebration, it seems. It's like, everyone graduated.
Okay. Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely like a time to reflect, I guess. Maybe, you know, say bye to your friends, I guess.
Right. So we went kind of a little far into the aftermath of the proms, but pretty much overall, everyone, the prom, something to celebrate, a last dance, a last final celebration party that the school has for the class that happens within the school, probably in the gym, you know, a big area that they have indoors. There's drinks, there's food, there's music and dancing, pictures and goodbyes. Yeah. All right, everyone, that's all the time we have for this episode. Let us know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy it? Were there some things that you learned from this episode? Tell us what a Japanese celebration is like for graduation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more.
But that's it. We'll see you on the next step.